Before we hop into today's video, guys, I want to set the reminder that 100 times entries for every $1 spent on KTMapparel.com to win the Shelby GT500 and $10,000 cash is still live. All you have to do is head to KTMapparel.com, snag yourself a hoodie, a shirt, and you will get entered to take this Shelby GT500 home, $10,000 cash come November 1st. Click the link in the description of this video, guys. Go cop a shirt and good luck. Also, the winner of the Gen 3 Coyote Euro taillights from our Collection 006 drop is going to Connor Starkey. Congratulations, man. I appreciate you supporting the channel, and I'm going to get these shipped out to you ASAP. I apologize for such a delay, guys. It's been a bumpy ride, to say the least, but this will never happen again. Congratulations to Connor Starkey, and guys, 007, November 1st, get ready. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As you can tell, it's been actually a full week. I posted last Monday, and haven't been posting, man. I've been realizing that a lot of the times I will just not post, not keep you guys updated. I'll bottle a lot of what I'm dealing with up and just set it to the side and then randomly pop out like this video and just, you know, post and act like everything is totally cool. Feel pretty good today and decided to just fire up the vlog and get a video out to you guys to kind of just let it all out and tell you absolutely everything I have been kind of dealing with, struggling with. You know, we're going into winter. It's always that time of year, man. Every single year I go through the same thing, and I don't really know how to communicate that with you guys. I apologize for kind of being ghost. I hate doing that. I love being consistent. I love making content, and when there's not content being made, there's an issue. There's a problem. Before we make this vlog about myself and my problems, there's bigger problems out there right now. The people that were affected by that hurricane, I am like, I don't even know what to say, honestly. I can't imagine. I've been looking online, watching clips and stuff, and just kind of seeing what people are going through. I don't have any words. I feel absolutely horrible. And, you know, it's kind of a reason why I actually did fire up this vlog as well, because I do want to just put a message out there for everybody affected. I am genuinely so sorry you're going through this. May God be with you, and, you know, hopefully everybody is safe. Hopefully, you know, everybody's safe. That's what it really boils down to. I know losing your home and, like, your cities, like, dude, like, the amount of destruction this thing has done is absolutely insane. But if you're watching this and you were affected, but you guys are safe, just know that is literally all that matters at the end of the day. Your friends, your families, your pets. I know easier said than done. I can't imagine what a lot of people are going through. I can't imagine it at all. I just... sucks. Really, really does suck. My heart goes out to those affected, the families, the, you know, my viewers and stuff, everybody out there. Absolutely everything that people are going through because of this hurricane doesn't even compare to the problems I'm having. And it was a realization that, like, yo, Derek, shut up. Your issues are not even issues compared to what's happening. But I also have to, you know, tell you guys why I haven't been really active and where my mind's at with everything on my stuff. The stuff I'm dealing with isn't even a comparison to the whole picture of this hurricane things. But I just wanted to go on here and, you know, I hope everybody is safe. Hope everybody's okay. You will bounce back. For the people that lost their homes and stuff, I'm going to post a link in the description of, like, a GoFundMe. I highly encourage everybody that's watching this video, if you have like $5, literally $5, if there's thousands and thousands of people watching this video, $5 per person could go an extremely long way. And as far as other creators and such, I did see Cletus, like, filling up his helicopter and stuff and going to help out. That is the coolest, raddest thing I've ever seen in my life. I wish one day I could do something crazy like that, because that is so sick, man. So shout out to you, Cletus, for doing that. There's going to be a link in the description of this video and pinned comment and stuff. Definitely, if you have $5 to spare, just donate $5. Groups of people like this could go an extremely long way in those of need. So I highly encourage doing that. For those that were silent through that intro and didn't tell me my shirt is jacked, shame on you. Again, I find this to be horrible timing to talk about exactly what I've been, like, kind of dealing with personally. This is a channel where I share absolutely everything with you guys. At least car-wise I do. But as far as, like, personal and how I'm feeling about certain things, I don't really talk about it much. I kind of just, like, bottle it up, like I said, and move on, you know, and just take day by day. But I have to fill you all in because there's reasons why I just simply don't post and I don't film content. And Yeah, it's because nothing's perfect, man. Did not think this was gonna be like hard to explain, but it is. We can try to, slide into this topic by just giving you a little update, which you're gonna see all of this. I have been filming, just haven't been providing like content. But yeah, the C6 ZR1, we're gonna talk about this vehicle. This is pretty much a really big eye opener. This kind of, I don't know, leads into what I've been kind of dealing with. The ZR1 is good. Everything's fine with it. And as far as the S650, we have finally begun the process of getting the lethal Whipple on this car. You can see it is completely taken apart because Jay and Sean with Stage and Lane Performance, we did the oil pump gears and crank sprocket. Everything is installed. We're just waiting currently on a new oil pan gasket. It has been a nightmare with the oil pump gears on this car. It is definitely different than the Gen 3s. Can't take the quote-unquote shortcut. Ford randomly decided to change 2 major bolts holding the oil pump onto the motor, and by changing those 2 bolt types, you have to drop the oil pan now. You have to, lower the subframe, and it's just a complete mess when it comes to oil pump gears in these cars. It's quite honestly a little ridiculous that they changed those 2 bolts for whatever reason, but they did. It should be wrapped up this week, oil pump gear wise, and we're going right into the Whipple. It's definitely pretty exciting to, finally get the Whipple going on this thing and to start enjoying it. And I don't know how much time I have to enjoy it because winter is approaching. And that's kind of like thing number 2, like the second thing that's been bothering me a lot lately. I just feel every time this year comes around, it's just tough, man. Myself and the channel, like especially in 2024, we have gone like, boom, like straight up. And then like around this time of year, and everything that's been like happening back to back to back to back, and now I just feel like it is straight down, dude, like roller coaster straight down, and it happens almost every year. This one is just a little more weird. This is most likely going to be a pretty lengthy video talking about everything. As far as the vehicles inside of the garage, that's kind of where we're at with everything. Some of the non-exciting news, you can probably tell, driveway is definitely, there's a missing void here. The Mach 1 did arrive in Washington State. Dustin now has the car. He's absolutely loving it. I have definitely been a little sad. I love that Mach 1. I think I just have like an attachment issue. I wish I could keep everything. Kind of like the third thing that's been driving me up a wall is all these vehicles. We have had 7 vehicles at once. It has become like a blur almost. I definitely bit off way more than I can chew, especially having the Shelby GT500, the Lucifer, the Mach 1, Bluetooth valve, Karma, the ZR1, and the S650. It is way too freaking much, and I think that has seriously driven me, as cliche and as crazy as that sounds, but it has seriously driven me nuts. The amount of responsibility with all the vehicles, the amount of attention every vehicle needs. If I'm cycling through the vehicles, I literally jump in them, have to fill them up. And you would think it's a cool problem to have, but it's really not, at least for myself. I've been in this position once before at the apartment when I had like 6 or 7 vehicles, and I don't know why I do it to myself, but that is kind of like a relief that the Mach's gone and the Shelby's leaving here soon. So we'll be down to 5. I still think it's too much, but yeah, it's overwhelming. It really is, and you would think it's like amazing to have, but it's not. Sometimes focusing in and honing in on 1 or 2 things is perfect. And yeah, that's something I'm starting to realize now, is more is sometimes worse. And it is. Take it from me, it definitely is. One of the things that is still very, very new to me and extremely stressful on top of everything else I have going on. Like I said, I have just bit off more than I can chew. I am one person stacking and stacking and stacking all this stuff all at once has been it's stressful, super stressful. And when you start stressing so much, I haven't been sleeping. On top of all the car stuff, we have the homeowner stuff now. And we have been, grinding on the house as well. And that's just more time, more money, more like energy. And I think it's just like all of this at once. I'm like seriously at like a breaking point for real. Those are just some like cliff notes of everything. I really didn't know what to expect when getting this car. All I knew was, it's a C6 ZR1. I was in a position to get one for a very, very good deal. I got it, but it's a car. It's a car, and I'm very grateful for it. I love it. It's so sick, but at the same time, like I don't know if it's just like everything piling up. dude, like, I'm just starting not to care about cars, man, and that's not good. I'm just kind of sick and tired of chasing the next greatest and best thing, man. And buying this car has literally taught me that, because this is the most expensive, most rare, most like, you know, it's a C6ZR1, and this is like something I never thought I'd obtain. But now that I have it, it's kind of opening my eyes to be like, okay, where do you go from there? You're focusing so much on the next level, the next level, the next level, the next level, the next level. And dude, I'm going up a freaking wall, man. It's driving me nuts. And yeah, we've worked very hard to get to this position, but it's just like, is this really what it's about? Going, like, chasing the next greatest and best thing? And I'm glad I'm making this video, dude, because I'm like reeling myself back in. I'm like thinking of the bigger picture, and it's just like, I need to find the passion again. I need to find what like got me excited to do car videos, because I don't think this is really it. I don't think this is it. As crazy as that sounds, but I'm just being honest with you guys. Sometimes I think about like the Bluetooth valve and Lucifer days where it was just simple. Even this car, like when I first got this car, it felt so good to make videos, man, because we made it to what I wanted it to look like. And of course things slowed down because like tuning and stuff isn't available for it. We got the Whipple though. That's going to be a whole new chapter. I'm very stoked, and you know, thank you so much Lethal for making that happen. That's going to be really fun on this car. And this is where I get frustrated, because it's just like, it doesn't make sense. A lot of this doesn't make sense. Like having some cool shit, some cool cars, awesome, you know, fan base and stuff to share it with. But as far as the ZR1, I'll be real with you. A lot of people don't give a shit, which is cool. I mean, I kind of expect that. I'm owning this car now for just myself. If I make content on it, cool. If not, it is what it is, man. A lot of people don't like it. A lot of people hate the fact that I even own it. So be it, man. I'm just going to take this car and I'm going to enjoy it for Derek. And when Derek's ready to move on to the next thing, I don't want to hear nothing. All right, I don't want to hear nothing, because that's just the way it's going to be with this car now. I'm not sitting here trying to make everything like negative and all boo-hoo. I'm very grateful. I'm very proud, and I'm very like stoked as to how far we have come. But at the end of the day, I do want to make sure that I'm just not like losing the grip of reality and what's real and what's not. So if there's anything that you guys watching can learn from like my situation and like my experiences right now, and the best way I can sum this up for you all, if there's something I've learned from like all of this in 2024 as it is, because like we bought the house, I bought the cars, I bought this car, I bought that car back, we've done this, we've done that. It's just a lot. It's a lot. So if there's something like I could share with everybody watching this that, you know, may want to be in like a position that I'm in, or, you know, trying to get to that next level, the best piece of advice, pieces of advice I could give you is: one, slow your roll, enjoy the time and moment. Don't get yourself too far deep into something. I don't think I'm like too far deep, but I have taken on a lot, and I'm starting to notice it's messing with me mentally. Like I said, I haven't been sleeping, haven't been getting rest. I don't have like that super drive ambition anymore, which I know it's there. I just have to figure some things out. That's what it really boils down to. 3, don't worry about what other people are doing and what's gonna help you get to that next level. Just focus on yourself. 4, none of this matters. None of it. This is a car. This is a materialistic object. Who cares? This is a car, a materialistic object. Who cares? Lucifer in the 500, materialistic. The ZR1 right here, it's a car. It's materialistic. It means nothing at the end of the day. And this doesn't define happiness. This doesn't define success. It defines nothing. It defines nothing. People with the Lambos, people with the Ferraris, people with all the other exotics and stuff would probably tell you the same thing, that none of this materialistic stuff really matters and you get lost in the sauce with it. And I definitely have found myself lost in the sauce until today. And that's why I'm like taking a step back and I'm like reevaluating literally everything. It's definitely cool stuff to have, and it shows for your hard work, which is a good thing. Like, that's not bad. But when you like let it take over your life, which, I mean, this is my life, you know, filming content and stuff, YouTube, I love it. I love my job. I love what I do. But I feel like there has to be a healthy balance with everything. And I just don't think I'm at a healthy balance. I feel like I was at one point, and it probably was when we first bought the house. I look back and I think like, okay, we haven't gone wrong, but like what changed? What changed exactly? And I just feel like we got the house and opportunity after opportunity were coming by, and You know, it definitely made some great moves, but I feel like I've been going way too fast. Way too fast. I've been focused on way too much. And I haven't been trying anything new, really. It's been a lot of, like, just of the same, like, car stuff, which I feel like there's way more to life than that. So, and that's why I think, like, you know, later on in life, if I end up getting rid of the S650, or if I get rid of the ZR1, or if I get rid of, I don't know about that car, I think I'm keeping that one forever, but if I get rid of something later down the line and I'm like, you know what, let's buy a piece of land instead of another car, let's do some off-roading content, let's do, you know, let's buy a Raptor with some land, and let's do some truck content, let's get some ATVs. I most certainly have to figure something out that gets me excited again. No bad news is coming from any of this. I just want to let you guys know that I have caught myself slipping. I feel like I'm slipping away from my passion, and that's why sometimes, like, I just don't post, because it just boils down to figuring out what it is Derek has to do to improve as a person. You always got to improve. To not feel comfortable, you always have to put yourself in uncomfortable positions. That's how you grow. That's how you get to that next level. In this case, as far as next levels go, I'm not looking at it as a materialistic standpoint, because I've realized it doesn't matter at the end of the day. Like, the newness wore off on the ZR1. I love the car. I love it. I'm so proud of myself for obtaining it. But materialistic stuff, it's not going to get you anywhere. Another thing is just having the passion for something again. All is gravy though, guys, and I do greatly appreciate those that are still here watching, letting me vent to you all. I just simply never vent at all on my channel like I should. I feel like it definitely feels good to get it off my chest, and a lot of things may start adding up for you all. End of the day, I still have a life to live while broadcasting it to the internet. So yeah, I feel like I just need to be straightforward with you all more, like I am now, and just kind of giving you where my headspace is at. And right now, it hasn't been the best, which sucks, because I'm just such a happy, like, fun person, and I don't know why. Like, it's just it's been draining me lately. Like, I don't know. I do strongly believe, though, it's like taking on so much, and I do fully believe that's kind of like the disconnect I'm having. So I just gotta, adjust to that, and that's the plan. So that's definitely the plan. On a lighter note though, guys, we're gonna head over to my father's house because, well, you may have noticed Big Blue hasn't been in the picture lately, and boy, oh boy, has that been a mess. A lot of you know the Ford F-150 had some issues, and one of the main issues that F-150 had in particular was the rocker panels were rusted out completely. Like, they were brittle as hell, breaking, destroyed. And my father decided that, since it was his father's truck, my grandfather's, he's not getting rid of that truck ever. So he wanted to put some money into it, and he wanted to get the rocker panels fixed. So he dropped the truck off 3 or 4 months ago now. I don't know how long it's been a while. Dropped the truck off to a shop that told him, we can get this done. And he was like, cool deal. Dropped it off. They cut out a lot of stuff, I guess. I haven't seen the vehicle. I have no idea. And it sat on the lift for 3 months. Not a single thing was done. So we're back to square one, but with a hacked up truck, I guess. And I'm going to go over and look at it. Another update for you all, because I miss Big Blue, miss having a freaking truck. And yeah, so I don't know what to expect, but I think we did find somebody that's pretty reputable to finally finish it so we can get Big Blue back. We're going to continue this vlog, though, on a good note, because today is day one of self-awareness, and I'm taking initiative, and that's why I'm firing up this video, like I said at the beginning. I think I've realized, like, the pattern and, like, the mentality that I was on is going to literally self-destruct me, and that's the last thing I want. So I'm happy I was able to, like, self-reflect and figure that out now. If you're a creator, or if you're somebody that had, like, that same mindset of myself, please, like, drop a comment down below and, like, kind of cliff note it for me as well, because I want to read everybody's scenario. I feel like if you're a really driven person and you want to get, like, to that next level and that next level and that next level, you can probably relate to what I'm dealing with. And I just want to read, like, y'all's experience if you found yourself doing, like, the same thing as well, because I most certainly, like, have never really felt this before, but I have recently, though. And, we're going to correct it, and I'm going to hop back on a good, fresh start, good page, and just figure out what I need to figure out. So if anybody has found themselves in that same situation, definitely comment what you've gone through. I'm gonna read every single comment. I had washed up Lucifer yesterday and I wanted to take it out, but the forecast was not looking in our favor, and I did not want to get caught out in the rain with the slicks and skinnies. So Karma C7 is gonna have to do, and sorry Ramino, but the car was already filthy, so this is why well, I actually don't have a daily right now. My daily is taken apart on a lift. I'll wash this for you this week, hopefully. What? No one's scared of you. Come on, chicken shit. Squirrel. Squirrel. Where's the squirrel? Man, I haven't seen this truck in 3 months. Got the Yoda and Big Blue. Oh, they took the little the fender things off, like the rear there. Oh yeah, check that out. They did take the rockers off. Oh yeah, and they cut out. This is like where the main rust was. It was terrible. This was all rusted out. But looks like they just did that. Huh. They even touched this side. This one was actually by far the worst. Driver's side was really bad. Oh my God, they didn't even touch it. So for 3 months, that's all they did. That's literally it. 3 months. Didn't even cut this side out. Unbelievable, man. One thing about today's day and age, man, it is so hard to find good work. 3 months, 3 full months on a lift at a shop, and that's all that was done. Hopefully sometime soon, Big Blue will be back, but right now we got to find a shop that can tackle that and do it correctly. As far as today goes, that is all I have for you all, guys. I appreciate you taking the time to listen. I feel a lot better about everything, but sometimes, you know, it does get built up, and I just, you know, have bad days, and I've been having quite a few bad days back to back to back to back. Today's a new day. Life is good. Got Ramina, got the house, got the boys, got my friends, got my family, and that's all that really matters. So I appreciate y'all taking the time to tap back in. The S650 content is coming in hot. Whipple is happening very shortly, guys, and I'm very stoked on that. If you guys would, please drop a like up on this video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and I will try to catch you guys Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern time. The weather is not really holding up. Other than that, guys, much love. Y'all take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Deuces.